They made a living out of doing what they love. Their passion for cooking, creativity, fashion and lifestyle has made them some of the most adored and powerful people in their field.
If I may use a term that I coined myself, it's a make better show, because I sort of fashion myself as a life coach. So I try to help everybody with their fashion. I try to just really find out what they're about, what their work style is. Do they work at home? Do they work in a corporate environment? Do they go out? Are they dating someone? Try to find out all that information about what makes them them.
Flamboyant, flashy and fabulous, Carson Kressley is every woman's best friend and every sport-loving, beer-drinking, fashion-devoid straight man's worst nightmare and stylist. Beginning his career as an independent stylist, Kressley got his big break working for Ralph Lauren from 1994 till 2002, but in 2003 made the leap into television. His quick humour and cheerful personality made him one of the hosts and fashion savant of reality TV show Queer Eye for the Straight Guy.
You could be a fashion stylist and be gay. Who knew? Or a colorist.
And I think we're all grateful for the people who sort of went before us. People like Ellen DeGeneres, who did really courageous open.
Paul Lind.
Ernie.
Now, I need a little secret here.
Yeah.
When you're in that big room, are you looking at men saying, he needs a makeover, he needs
Oh, in there?
No. We haven't been in there yet. We're looking at the teleprompter hoping that we get our lines right.
Yeah. We're looking for the bar, quite frankly. Pleated pants can wait till Monday.
Queer Eye's Fab Five team was made up of 5 gay men, all experts in their field.
They're educated, refined, and have an incredible sense of style. Meet the Fab Five, whose mission is to take the average, okay, sometimes less than average guy and change his life. In Queer Eye for the Straight Guy.
Instead of makeover reality TV, this was more of a make better program.
I know, right?
It's a different kind of reality show that puts a whole new spin on makeovers. In each episode, these 5 specialists transform and educate their willing victim in all areas of his life.
From a decorative standpoint,
Each week they take on a new, straight, sloppy man as a project.
stains on
Looks
it.
like a couple of his sleepover guests didn't make it through the
Butch's
night.
special friend is a bedwetter.
Not a whole lot of cooking going on in here.
Oh, look, a hole.
It's a glory hole. You know what that's for?
Using their skills in grooming, interior design, fashion, culture and cuisine, they hope to leave him empowered, well-groomed, stylish and outgoing. Sometimes taking advantage of the humorous and uncomfortable situations that arise out of these intense meetings of gay and straight cultures, the Fab Five tackled every aspect of their next victim's life, from cleaning up the bathroom to stocking the kitchen to getting a haircut.
Look at her. Girls are going crazy.
Airing in over 95 countries, it won the Emmy Award for Outstanding Reality Program in 2004. The show's impact was extraordinary and helped the gay community become more accepted.
Well, I think that, when you're a little kid, sometimes you think that the world is a big, scary place. And you don't know there's people like you or people in a similar situation. And sometimes it's nice to feel, that kind of support and love and safety net.
Since Queer Eye, Kressley's career has not stopped. He released a children's book, You're Different, and That's Super, launched his own collection of men's and women's wear, and can be seen at pageants and major award shows.
Oh, the international Emmys? Well, it's just like the American Emmys, but people from Japan show up.
Remaining in the public eye, Kressley, with his modern and sophisticated approach to fashion, can be seen on different TV shows as a fashion critic and commentator. Beginning a makeover show in 2007, How to Look Good Naked, Kressley's clever wit and unquestionable sense of style has him now making over the world.
And we've just recently bought the Warrington, and everyone thinks it's going to be some fancy restaurant. Nothing at all. We're going back to the original pub. And everyone thinks that we can't diverse to a good classic English pub, but trust me, we can. And I'm a man that needs a challenge every day in my life, 365 days a year. And that's a big one for us, and I'm going to make sure that it goes back to being a traditional, beautiful pub with some tender loving care.
Celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay has surely captured the attention of anyone who owns a television. Known as the foul-mouthed, bad-tempered but also passionate boss, Ramsay has gained worldwide fame with his sudden emotional outbursts. With his career beginning back in 1993 as chef of the newly opened Aubergine, Ramsay won many accolades, and within 3 years had 2 Michelin stars, which are awarded to restaurants of outstanding quality. Ramsay now has his own empire that began in 2001, with restaurants all around the world, and in 2006 expanded that into the United States.
You know, we've got something different to offer, and you know, we're not trying to outdo Jean-Georges or outstrip per se. They're phenomenal chefs. I'm just very happy to be here, and I suppose I want the food to do the talking, really.
With success in the restaurant and hotel business, Ramsay made his first foray into television with his fly-on-the-wall documentaries Boiling Point and Beyond Boiling Point. Since then, he's had some of the most popular reality TV shows, with Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares, Hell's Kitchen and The F Word, which covers everything from recipes to food preparation and celebrity guests.
Touch of olive oil, that's right. If I started off with butter, it'll burn too quickly, so it goes black. So, a little bit in, nice hot pan. Rumours has it, okay, that you didn't even realise A, how to work the oven, and B, what was in your kitchen.
He's only one of a handful of UK chefs to maintain 3 Michelin stars for exceptional cuisine, and has changed the perception of food in London.
Yeah, we just worked hard at trying to establish, you know, an identity behind British cuisine. We've got the most amazing purveyors and artisan producers. We've got the most amazing bakers in this country now. And when you look at sort of the ethics 10 years ago, my mum buying a loaf of bread, for instance, she'd do it twice a week. Now she buys fresh bread every day.
Ramsay has built his reputation on culinary perfection, and in doing so has been rewarded many times over. In 2006, he was appointed OBE for his services to hospitality. Even though he does have a small fuse in the kitchen, he does have a big heart and often takes part in charitable events and organisations. For many years running, he's participated in the London Marathon, supporting Tommy's, the baby charity. Despite his temper and what is portrayed on television, his dedication and love for what he believes in has given him more loyal followers than many would believe, including his staff. In 2006, Ramsay was honoured again with a Visit London Award for outstanding achievement.
You know, London's a place to be recognised that can sit with any of the major cities across the world. So, from New York to Paris to Milan to Sydney, you know, London can stand alone now, and it can stand alone with its food that it has to offer. Not just, you know, modern British cuisine, but ethnic food. So, yeah, very happy with the award. I always thought that, you know, an outstanding achievement award sort of almost meant that you came to the end of your sort of sell-by date. But no, you know, I just started as far as I'm concerned, and London is an amazing city to eat.
As one of the most influential figures in the hospitality industry, Gordon Ramsay, the part restaurant empire builder, part celebrity and part sublimely talented chef with his tough management style, is truly a global star and powerful force in the cooking world.
All right, now our motto for this year's dinner is refined simplicity. So everything is simple, the best quality, and then we change it to our taste.
Austrian-born chef to the stars, Wolfgang Puck, has become synonymous with culinary passion and creation. Gaining some experience in France, he later moved to the United States, and this is where it all began. Once in Los Angeles, he became chef, part owner, and one of the attractions of the famous Marmasian restaurant, a favourite among the rich and famous of Hollywood. Puck hit the big time when he opened his own restaurant, Spargo, on Sunset Strip, which once served stars like Orson Welles and Sidney Poitier, but now the likes of Brad Pitt. It became an instant success and culinary phenomenon, and featured signature dishes that set him on the road to becoming a celebrity chef and chef of choice for the Academy Awards Governor's Ball, the official party of the Oscars.
We have the best ingredients and the best chefs, so our food gonna be fantastic. Now, when people finish in the theater, when they finish the Oscar ceremony, they come out to get little cones here, for example, with spicy tuna. People love them. We serve them also at our restaurant.
Puck has the cutting edge over many with his creative ideas, and whenever possible uses the highest quality, all natural and organic local ingredients. His skill in the kitchen, attention to detail and love for quality has gained him a reputation that's exceptional in his field. Each year, Puck creates a new menu for the Academy Awards, but tradition sees everybody going home with a chocolate Oscar wrapped in 24-karat gold. And while his ambition certainly doesn't run out of steam, the celebrity chef admits that the Academy Awards bring a certain amount of pressure.
I think I have a lot of gray hair already. I think this is our 10th anniversary of doing the big Academy Awards party, the big ball here. And I think it just keeps on getting bigger and better. And I think the room looks fantastic. We have great wine and great food. So I think really for us, it's really a special week.
Puck's early success allowed him to launch the Wolfgang Puck companies, which include the Wolfgang Puck Fine Dining Group, Worldwide Inc. and Catering. In addition to the Academy Awards Governor's Ball, Puck's catering company has also created cuisine for numerous movie premieres, fashion shows and galas, as well as charity functions and entertainment events. Wolfgang Puck Catering was established in 1998 and provides premium dining and catering services to known venues. With new venues regularly opening, Wolfgang Puck Catering became one of the fastest growing catering companies in America. For more than a decade now, Puck has been providing the catering and cuisine for the Academy Awards.
I think soon we're not going to have to do the Oscar ceremony anymore. The Academy Awards, we just have the dinner.
We just have dinner.
Puck's empire now includes his own line of cookware, kitchen appliances and utensils. He's published many books and has guest starred in television shows and films. Over the course of his glorious career, Puck has been honoured with many awards and accolades, twice being named Chef of the Year and even receiving Daytime Emmy Awards for his Food Network program, proving that he is one of the most iconic and influential celebrity chef restaurateurs.
I think it's definitely a passion. That's all there is. To do the hours and to put up with the money in the early days of the career, it's passion.
Cooking and food runs through the veins of Jamie Oliver. From an early age, Oliver had been in kitchens and around food at his parents' hotel, and by the age 11, he'd mastered the style of vegetables julienne. After studying and gaining some work experience, Oliver began working at the River Cafe and credits the owners for teaching him to create simple and fresh food, something he's now very well known for. It was here that he was discovered by the same woman who discovered the Two Fat Ladies. Oliver was put in front of the camera and told to stay natural. It was then that the world was introduced to the Naked Chef. Having 2 very successful seasons, Oliver found worldwide fame. This created even more television programs and book deals. With his newfound wealth and fame, Oliver established the charity restaurant 15. Here, he trained 15 disadvantaged young adults to work in the hospitality industry.
For a lot of our kids, you know, most of our kids have either had problems with the law, drugs, alcohol. Many of them have been kicked out of school, you know, from quite an early age. And I think what's lovely about cooking is it uses your hands, you know, and it's a very much, you know, being good at cooking is like being good at lots of little things, and that's what we try and do with the students, you know, get them to master some of those things.
The creation and opening of the original 15 restaurant in London was documented and shown in the series Jamie's Kitchen. The success of the program and of the struggling youths who have completed the course were offered jobs at 15 led to more 15 restaurant openings around the world and saw the return to Jamie's Kitchen. Oliver's next mission was to improve the standard of meals in British schools and to get government funding.
The devil's in the detail, and I think you know, that's where I'm passionate. I want to spend the money, I want to help them or advise them to spend the money properly if they're interested.
Oliver visited the British Prime Minister with 280,000 signed petitions for better school meals. His efforts to ban unhealthy food and change the school's meal system were chronicled in the series Jamie's School Dinners. For his efforts, he was named the most inspiring political figure of 2005. By 2003, the television chef was appointed an MBE, Most Excellent Order of the British Empire, in the Queen's Birthday Honours list. He received this from the Queen herself at a palace investiture.
Didn't expect it and certainly didn't crave it, but it's nice to get it. You know, but yeah, it's great. I mean, you know, it's just cooking, but I suppose we all have to eat, don't we?
Oliver received this award for his services to the hospitality industry. Since his television debut in the late 1990s as The Naked Chef, a title that was in reference to the simplicity of his recipes and cooking, Oliver, not even 10 years later, had an additional 7 television series, which have been shown in over 40 countries, as well as 10 books to his name. Oliver is one of the most influential people in the UK hospitality industry, and for his dedication and contribution to the young disadvantaged, offering training and experience, he was awarded the prestigious Beacon Fellowship Prize, which is given to individuals who've made an exceptional contribution to charitable causes and organisations that benefit the public. Jamie Oliver is about producing good food, but also about taking action and making positive changes where needed.
Hi, I'm Martha Stewart. I'm a big believer in freedom of choice, but I also believe in making educated choices, especially when our decisions affect the lives of others.
Once described as the definitive American woman of our time, Martha Stewart turned her name and homemaking into a very successful business. Beginning her lucrative career as a stockbroker who had a fiery passion for business, Stewart also had a love for the little jobs to be done around the home. Anything to do with cooking, crafts, anything creative at all, Martha was a genius. She combined her love for business and homemaking and began her own catering company. That then expanded into books, magazines and television appearances. By 1993, Stewart had her own do-it-yourself television show based on her magazines, which began as half-hour programs but quickly became daily one-hour shows. With every new endeavour, Stewart has turned her name into a brand that can be associated with power and success. Her vision helped her to become one of the most successful women in business. Unfortunately, in 2004, the domestic icon was handed a prison term of 5 months for lying about a stock sale. Lying to federal prosecutors about the reason and circumstances surrounding her well-timed sale of stock in I'm Clone Systems Incorporated, she appealed for a reduced sentence by asking the judge to remember all the good she'd done.
Today is a shameful day. It's shameful for me and for my family and for my beloved company and for all of its employees and partners. What was a small personal matter became over the last 2 years an almost fatal circus event of unprecedented proportions.
Her fall from grace did little to hurt her standing among Stewart fans. She smiled broadly to the cheers of supporters and appeared confident and upbeat. The homemaking guru was cheerful with her return to work, showing off the electric monitoring bracelet that she was to wear as part of her home confinement sentence, which allowed her to leave 48 hours each week to work. Even with her sentence, she continued her work and showed her enthusiasm for new and upcoming projects.
Oh, well, I'm writing a book called The Martha Rules, and it's a business book. My baking book, my first book in 6 years, cookbook, comes out in November, and I'm real excited about that, and many, 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 many more things.
Stewart, wanting full control of all her products and companies, began in 1999 Martha Stewart Omnimedia Incorporated, where she served as CEO, chairwoman and president. However, once all the legal dramas began, she voluntarily stepped down from these roles, but continued on as Chief Creative Officer. After her conviction, her reputation did not change, and Martha Stewart Omnimedia Incorporated continued to use her name to promote everything from pillowcases to recipes. Stewart turned her life around and boosted the company's profile back up to where it used to be. This bumped her status back to one of the most powerful and adored women in business. With her many loyal followers, Martha Stewart is still one of the world's most supreme guides to stylish living.